Hey guys, BassGeek here. We're going after suspenders on Topwater. So we start the morning out graphing for those deep schools. We pull up on school number 1 and you can see right away the water temp is 80.5. Now the air temp this morning is about 72. It's going to get up to about 90 degrees today. It's going to be partly cloudy, mostly sunny. So immediately once we spot these fish suspending off this first ledge, we notice that they're suspended in about that 18 to 15 foot range. You know, those aren't big dots, but they're definitely dots. So we backed off this school long enough to pull out a few rods, really a few swim bait setups because they're suspended. We're going to start out throwing the 5-inch Patriot minnow, and we're going to put that on a 1/2 ounce ledge head. Then we're going to go to a 5-inch Patriot minnow on a 3/4 ounce Tennessee Bling by ledge head, which is their underspin. It's a big underspin. If that doesn't work, we're going to downsize just a little bit. We're going to go to the 3.5-inch Patriot minnow by Bass Munitions, and we're going to throw it on a 1/2 ounce micro Tennessee River Bling, which is just a slightly smaller version of the larger underspin. And then we're going to go to the 3.5 without a blade on a 1/2 ounce head. So we threw all that at them. We made a few fan casts. I feel like I covered that school real well. We never took a bite, guys. Sometimes that happens. Schools fire up at different times during the day and sometimes on different days. So we're just going to rotate this school. We left it alone. We're going to come back to it after we go to stop number 2. So they're definitely out here, they're definitely schooled up. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them fired up right now. That seems to be the problem. Just not wanting to bite this morning. Throwing the bigger swim bait in hopes that maybe that'll kind of get them excited. Damn, guys, come on. What is the deal? Well, you got to get them fired up. Right now, they are not firing. Hell, why not? I don't expect it to work, but I guess it did. I guess it did. Good Lord. Heck yeah, look at that fat thing. Golly, look how fat that is. Boy, he crushed that topwater. So here's what's going on. We got a school that's deep over here. I'll actually show you what they look like on the sonar right now. Now, they're suspended up. I've run a swim bait through them a couple times, but they just wasn't having none of it. So what I did is I picked up this translucent, it's kind of a Tennessee shad, but very translucent, one knocker spook. I was working it non-stop, but very methodically. So that's what we're going to try again and see if we can't get another one to come up and hit it. Now they're over about 30 feet. 25 to 30 feet on a ledge. But they're suspended at about 15, little more, give or take 15 feet. 15 feet down. Damn it. Gotcha. Holy woo! Whoa! Woo! God, I'm shaking like hell, dude.
I seen you. You was up there a minute ago.
Dude. Well, he ain't gonna beat my 5. 428. Guys, they're suspended up at 15 feet, and right now that big spook has been calling them up. I'm gonna throw it, see if I can't get a topwater bite. Then we'll pick up the swim baits and see if they'll bite them a little lower. Oh. How did I not get that? How did I miss that? Oh. I got him that time. Boys and girls, we got a topwater bite today. Whew. Another on the spook, walking it very, very slowly. Another way to catch suspended bass over deep water. Feels like a good one. It might be another smallmouth. The way he's digging. It is another good smallmouth. Oh! I've never caught smallmouth like this on this lake. He's a little skinnier. Oh, we still got him. That's nuts. Alright guys, so I forgot to do my outro on the water. Man, it was a fun day. And actually what ended up happening was right as I finished fishing this last spot that you just seen me catch 2 or 3 bass out of, I actually almost got hit by lightning. A little storm creeped up just out of nowhere real fast, so I had to hightail it off the lake. All that being said, I want to give you a little bit of background on kind of what I was doing. So these fish were out over their deep summer haunts, but they were really suspended up. You know, you could see some of them suspended over 35, 36 foot of water, but they'd be in that 15 to 20 foot range. And for some reason, I guess because they've seen it all summer, you know, they just were not reacting to the swim bait like they normally do. So reluctantly, I picked up a topwater bait, a spook, a Heddon Spook, and it was actually in the pearl melon color, and it's really translucent, which is a big deal because this water is super clear. It's anywhere from 12 to 15 feet water clarity out there. How I was getting strikes is I was actually throwing it out, kind of working it like a popper, but it's a little more subtle. So I was throwing it out there, letting it sit, letting the ripples kind of sit down, and really just taking long, slow strokes and not really pausing it, but just really keeping that cadence at a long, slow, subtle cadence. They were coming up, like I said, out of 15, 20 foot of water, and they were hitting it. Now, you could even tell by the strikes, you know, they weren't just coming up and crushing it. You know, they were still a little spooky. They'd come up and kind of just barely break the water, get it. So, you know, a lot of times on the misses, I just really had to be patient and give those fish time to turn down with that bait. As always, questions and comments in the comments section below. You know I love to talk fishing with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to drop a lot of knowledge on you about my progression with these fish. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to ring that bell so you get the notifications when my videos come out. And you guys rock.